So here with that games they're playing, MBT games are full, basic and advanced rules. There's a list of optional rules down below. We're in the Stagger Initiative Fire phase in turn number 8. Let's go over that because the Soviets are getting a lot of hits off the board, and the Americans are losing units. So, all right, so we're going to roll for initiative. Start a log file. That's a good name for it. Now, the reason I like log is I can go back and actually replay the game and do a commentary as you replay the game, and I think it's really cool to be able to do that, because sometimes I like doing these live plays, but they take a long time to listen to, and using just log files and replaying the games, I can do a very quick but still accurate and interesting reviews. That's what I'm doing, a log file. Okay, so this scenario here is the 11th ACR acting as a speed bump to the Russians in the Fulda Gap. You have a small number of units. I hate this scenario in the sense that you're going to lose. The American units are there just to be a speed bump, and they have a low survivability probability. That's why I don't like this scenario very much. It's kind of, but that's that would have been the 11th ACR's job, is just to be there and slow down throw themselves on the line and slow down the Soviets. So anyways, okay, so let's go on. All right. Okay, we're rolling for initiative. We're rolling for initiative here. So we can look back on this, we can play games about it, we can talk about it, because it never happened. It didn't happen, thank God. I mean, common sense prevailed, and we're still here 40 years later. That's the only thing I got to say about that. That's something that passed, and this is 1985. So, alrighty, let's go on. So let me see. We are rolling for initiative. NATO 74, Soviet 48. So NATO fires. Neither of these sides are going to have a lot of fire, but they're going to have some fire. The most important ones I want to take out of the opponents. This group right here, this platoon right here, I give the fire command to. I want to take out the most threatening vehicles to me, and that's barrage smoke right there. That's very powerful. So I think I'm going to fire right here, because I think this is the one that's most vulnerable. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's short range against a moving target with the tow. So tow, that, yep, short range against a moving target with the tow. No target size. Target moving -1 because it's tow. Anti-tank and missile. No short haul, no cover, nothing wrong with the shooter. They do thermal imager, no. Oh, wait, actually, I'm just curious to see if one of these, if that's a Bruapex. That's a Bruapex. It really affects, because it takes, yeah, it is a Bruap. So in addition to the Bruap smoke, which is -2, it also takes away the, well, these units don't have lasers anyways. Actually, not bad for me. So -1, -3. Anything else? -3. ATGM under fire. I have to keep track. I have to start using under fire markers. -3, NATO target, shooter grade, and weapon bonus. So I got shooter grade, so it's -3, but I got +2 for veteran. Okay, short range. Yep. And veteran +2. Smoke -2. Moving target with 8 tank guy missile -1. -26 hit. And 99, that's a miss. No, well, miss. So I can remove the fire. Well, no, I remove this fire marker right there. And I think I have to go through a spotting roll now because I think I lost spot on that. And that's been held down forever. I gotta make sure I note that. See that I'm gonna take away that track. Well, let's say that because that track hit could not have occurred against a hull down vehicle, but and I just have the. Let me move it. First of all, yeah, that vehicle was hull down, and I gotta be careful because the markers, these markers that we have, I'll have to see if I can change the setup for the vassal module because these markers have a tendency to get hidden above other markers that are above them. So, and also I got to be careful because this one right here, they're not spotted. I actually thought the but probably would be spotted, but you just go again anytime you move. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now we got another initiative. Roll it. And NATO wins initiative. I guess we have this unit, which, well, yeah, let's do that unit. Or this unit right here. Well, they have a move command anyways, so I'm not going to go worry about them. Well, I don't know they have a move command though, so I do have to worry about them. But now over here, I think that barrage smoke is very powerful. It's -5 actually to hit. So that makes it very difficult to hit. So I'm just going to fire straight down against that vehicle right there. And I'm just going to fire one of my tanks is going to fire against that. So let's, nope. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going from up here to over here. BMP. Okay, so range 10. Armor piercing, range of 10. Short range. I believe there's brew up smoke. Oh, brew up smoke. Okay. Short range. Short range. +2 for veteran shooter. -2 for brew up smoke. One more. I think there may be a size modifier here. Let's take a look at all this here. It's a BMP2. We call it bump 2. Bump 2. I'm just looking at -1 for size modifier. minus 1, 4. Oops. Plus 2 laser. All right. And the veteran grade modifier is actually plus 1 for short range. What we got? Plus 2 cancel. Minus 1 for size, but we got plus 1 for veteran, so it's a straight up short shot. And I believe I need a 70. And I get a 57 hits. And the 5 will facing is a front. Yes. It's already, I already tracked it. So it's already not going anywhere. Oh, bad move. Anyways, log of war. So I'm thinking 5, so it's going to front side. I have to see where it hits. Front side with the 5, it hits hull front. I mean, it's going to penetrate. It doesn't. These BMPs have very weak armor. And the effect is going to be. Could be a brew up, might not be. KO'd. Ready? No. Again, it's irrelevant, no difference. Fortunately, that was as far as game terms are concerned, that was a unnecessary shot. But, okay, well, whatever. All right, we have a couple more. And again, that barrage smoke is really, I mean, it's going to protect my tanks. But, you know what? Let's draw a line of sight and see if I have a line of sight to these guys. Yeah, I do, but it goes through the smoke. I don't want to fire through that smoke, but I'm going to have to, I think. Well, that guy right there. All right, I can hit one of those. That's where I should have fired before. I can fire at them. Range of 11, so it's going to be short range. It has a move command. Okay, so it's short range. It has a move command. During brain farts. Let's do this. Short range. Move. -2. Laser. +2. Veteran. +1. Check for size modifiers. It might be a size modifier. BTR 70. It's actually a wheeled engineering vehicle. BTR 70. No size modifier. I think that's it for modifiers. There's no smoke there. So it's going to be short range +1. I'm going to need a short range +1. I need a 77 to hit. I get a 29 hits. And that's front side armor. That's going to be a brew up. Okay. So front side brew up. Just because I know what 9 is a brew up, and that's a front side hit. So, okay. Boom. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, and then so now we have to see if the passengers are able to bail. Chart B. And I think the bail chart is on chart A. Oh, here we go. Bailout. Brewed up leg. I need 61, anything 61 or greater. I need 61 or greater. I roll a 1 and passengers could not bail, so they go down with the unit. All right. I'm just kind of disappointed in myself because that other engineer vehicle there, I should have fired at that instead of the vehicle that was already tracked. All right, I got one more shot for that unit. So I play very quickly, but I guess that's maybe realistic, I guess. I don't know. All right, this guy's going to fire, and he's going to fire from here over to there. I believe that's point blank range. Let's see. 8, no, that's still short range. Huh. So it's short range, penetration 96. Penetration 96. Modifiers are laser, sight, 2, veteran, +1. The veteran bonuses depend upon the range. Short range is +1, medium range is +2. I very rarely fire it long range, so okay. What other modifiers? We got moving, veteran. Yeah, we got moving. +2. Anti-tank missiles have less of a loss for if they're moving. Okay, so we got laser sight, veteran, and moving. It's actually -2. Any other modifiers? No. Okay. So we got +1 short range, +1. I believe I need a 77 hit. And it's a miss. Okay. Mainly because that was a moving target. That's, oh, I had brew up smoke too. Brew up. Okay, I go very quickly. That's it for that fire. So now we'll have an initiative. NATO 12. So all right, Soviets. Okay, let's see. Move. I think we only got this unit right here firing. So, and they're gonna have to fire. Well, if they fire over here, they're firing through brew up smoke. I mean, not brew up smoke, but actually firing through barrage smoke. Barrage smoke actually is a -5 modifier. So it's actually closed, so it's -5. So it's very tight, and it's very difficult to hit. So you're starting out with -5, but then you got +2 because they have laser sights. So it's going to be -3. How many hexes is that? And that right there is 11 hexes. So at short range, that's -5 for close shave smoke. But that's +2, so they only have 49 or less. All right. So it's short range, +5. Yeah, -5 smoke sheath. And then we have, oops, +2. No, and the laser sights don't work actually. Laser sight not available due to smoke. Yep. So that's going to be I mean, 35 to hit. Alrighty. Oh, and it hits. 30. Let's hit. Oh. 1, 2, 3. So that's a hit. So that's gonna get we're going right there. So either, yeah, it would go for that one because that's the side shot. So front side with the 2. Check see if it actually penetrates. Okay. This is what takes long. Right, short. It's not short range, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's check what range that was. I'm pretty sure it was a short range, but I can take a look just to confirm it. 8 is short range. And hit location is turret front. Turret front is, I think that's not going to penetrate. But we'll see. So the Soviet penetration factor is 97. And the Bradley turret front armor is 129. Wow. Okay, that just bounces off. Ooh, that's good armor there. Lucky to hit going through that smoke, but that's good armor. Okay, so what do we got? Penetration 96. Armor 129. Shot bounces off. All right. Excellent. Do I have another vehicle here? That's my only vehicle right there. Okay. Well, they managed to hit something through the smoke. That's a positive thing. Unfortunately, it just hit the wrong spot. It just hit the side of the turret where the armor was really good. That dart just didn't go through. Okay, and mark that as fired. Okay, so we want to hit this thing right here. Well, we'll see. Let's do initiative. Initiative. Ooh. Roll for initiative. 83 to 12. NATO wins. NATO shoots. All right, so I've got a target over here. and it's this recon unit over here, and it's going to be direct GP fire from the 106. And this works against, and I think, who was that actually answered my question on Facebook, and I do appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over here. Okay. Gregory Wong and Paul Blankenship, I thank both of you. I had questions about this GP defense rating and that min 5, and you gave me help, and I do appreciate it. Now that min 5, I believe Gregory Wong said the reason that min 5 is there, that's a minimum range that you can shoot at because it's a mortar. And Paul Blankenship said the GP defense, if it'll be effective, if you get an effective result, and the GP defense is 1 through 5, you'll get that, you'll get the most effective result. So we're looking right here, and I'm looking at the range is what? Let's check the range first. Range of 8, so it's short range, that'll be 6 firepower. Short range, 6 firepower, and that's that BRM1. So it's going to be a 1, so it's going to be a 6 to 1. Okay. So 6 firepower to 1 firepower. So now we check die roll modifiers. Go to this chart, and we have target A-type vehicle -20. Target -20. Does that go through any smoke? No. So A-type vehicle -20. Non-Overwatch. I have to check ammo. Gotta remember to check ammo. Wax machine gun. Okay, what kind of sight do I have on my vehicle? I believe it's just optical. Yeah, optical sight, so that's not going to be a modifier. But veteran grade, so it's going to be, type target, which will be -20, and is there a grade modifier? Okay, let's go to the grade modifier. It's short range, so there's no grade modifier, so the only thing is going to be the A-type modifier, A-type target modifier. Okay. So let's fire this sucker and see what happens. So it's 6 to 1 with the -20 modifier. So we have 30-60 with the -20 modifier. Oops. -20. So 29. No, I didn't even roll for. No effect. And I actually didn't even roll for ammo availability. Although I don't think I have to. No, I don't have to roll for ammo. I just said if it's smoke or if it's elimination rounds. Alright, so we do have dual fire though. That was the first. Now we have the second part of dual fire. GP, MG. So what do we got? We got, that's out of range, I think. 8. Long range. Okay, let's try it. Long range. Let's just Let's see if that is that. Range of 8. Yep, long range. Let's see what we got here. A-type vehicle. Long range, A-type vehicle. Dual fire, same target. Now we go over here, unit grade, long range will be +5. So it'll be +5 for veteran, -5 for dual fire. So +5 veteran, -5 dual fire, and -20 is for A-type. So that means I need what to hit. Okay, so it's long range. All right, so that means the firepower is 1. So it's 1 firepower. So it's only 1 GP attack versus 1 GP defense. All right, and let's take a look at the chart. So the net modifier is going to be a -20 modifier to the dice roll. Yeah, -20 to the dice roll. It's 1-to-1. Okay. -20 net. Oh, all right, 1-to-1. So we got 50, 75, 57, no effect. And that's it. Okay. All right, so they fired. Remove that fire marker, and I think that could be it for fires. Let's see now. Oh, we have an Overwatch. So they're actually going to fire back. They have Overwatch. They're going to fire back at the unit that shot at them. All right, Overwatch fire. What do you got, Mr. BRM? It's a BMP-2? That's not the recon vehicle? Okay, I had the wrong vehicle up there. That's not the recon vehicle. Recon vehicle is way the hell down here. The recon vehicle, I think, is way the hell down here somewhere. Matter of fact, the recon vehicle just might have left the board last turn. It did. The recon vehicle got the hell out of there and is reconning. Okay, well, that's kind of funny. Would have been difficult for this guy calling that smoke over there, but because he doesn't have the ability. But anyways, all right, let's get over it. So it's a BMP-2. What do they got here? What does the BMP-2 have? BMP-2. So they got some. Oh, they got a tow. That's good. And they got GP. Of course, they're going to use the tow, though. Yeah. Okay. They're going to use the tow. It's 106. The armor factor's 1. Okay, so it's -1. Okay, so let's line it up. Get the target. Now that's definitely going to be I'm going to use the underfire modifier for that, because it's a tank ion missile under fire. So that's going to be a little bit short. Point blank range. I don't think that has a laser sight. Let's check it. Doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Okay, so the target's a -1 size. Right, so let's do all the modifiers. Point blank range, -1 size. What type of do they have laser sights? I don't believe so. Nope, they don't have laser optics. It's class 1. We'll get to that in a minute. So -1. We get consistent here. Size -1. What other modifiers we got? Range, point blank. So in order to hit, it's under fire. So it's just fired upon. So it's under fire. ATGM under fire, class 1 or 2. So it's going to be minus under fire. And ATGM is class 1. So that's going to give the -1 modifier to hit, because it's hard to guide it in if you're being shot at. I think, oh, medium cover. Medium cover, -3. This is actually going to be difficult to hit. It's point blank range, but so far we have -5 for modifiers. Just take a quick scan, but I don't think there's anything else. Overwatch. -1 for Overwatch. So all those -1, -2, -5, -6. So it's point blank -6. And that'll be 36 to hit. So it's a -6 net on 36 to hit. Possible, possible, unlikely, and it hits. Hey, it hits. That will be a turret front. The result will be I believe it will be a brew up. Yes, it will be a brew up. Nice. That was a tough shot. Good shooting, I have to say. Boom. Might not. It would have, wherever it hit, it would have brewed it up. So, but I don't know if that has a small turret. I'm just curious. This is different rule. Well, for small turret, it sometimes affects the hit location. Guessing that might have a small turret. No. Okay, so that's it. And that's it for the fire phase, and that's it for this session. Just close that down. Okay, thank you very much. That was a very entertaining session on my end. Very, very interesting. I made a couple mistakes. Not gameplay mistakes, but mistakes on how I handled the Americans right there. But because I should have had these two vehicles. I had one of those vehicles over here attack a vehicle. I had a track hit, and that really didn't add anything to it. So, alrighty. Well, next time we'll have the movement phase. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Bye bye.